Data, data, data. We talk about data and we talk about the data privacy everywhere today. So let's take a look at what constitutes as data and how is it being used. So what constitutes as the data? It's your name, your phone number, your email address, photos, videos, your search history, your browsing history, your user IDs, the physical address, precise location, the details about your health, your fitness, all the emails and the text messages that you have read and used, your financial info, the payment info, sensitive info, along with your purchase history, and yes, the last but not the least, all your credit info and the financial info as well. So, how is this data getting collected? Or rather, the question is, who is collecting this? All the apps that you're using today, starting with an Amazon purchase or a Paytm Pay, or your WhatsApp, your Twitter, your eBay, Flipkart, Uber, Twitter, name it, every app that you're using is collecting your data. So what? What if my data is being collected? Very simple. Your data becomes as a product for someone processing about a like and a dislike of this person and making advertisements, making the provision to not even let you think for your own self. And yes, you are becoming a product by yourself into the market. And yeah, if you end up asking the question of, so what if I'm a product? Yes, if you have no problem with that, that's absolutely fine. But then someone is earning with your data. You have to remember that and be careful about that. So let's look at a comparison of the data collection by various chatbots that we use today, starting with Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Telegram, iMessage, and Signal. Okay, so we start with the Facebook Messenger. The list is quite a lengthy one, and it includes almost all types of the personal user data an app can collect, starting with your name, phone number, email address, connected contacts, the photos, videos, financial info, purchase history, usage data, crash data, performance data, your precise location, including your latitude, longitude, your physical address, course location, search history, browsing history, your sensitive info, including how many steps you took a day, anything related to your health and fitness, any searches that you make towards all these topics, and which is going to be the feed for all the product integrations and of course for the advertisement of the data along with your diagnostics data as well. So let's question, how secure is this Facebook Messenger? Are my messages private? The answer is a big no. Unless you're using a secret conversations, your messages on the Facebook Messenger are not private. They are sent through the app and are not, a big not, end-to-end encrypted. This means that any message you send on Messenger could be seen or intercepted in a plain text. The good news is that you can turn on the encryption in Facebook Messenger chats. It's not on by default, but then if you are aware, yes, you can switch it on every chat so your messages are becoming safe. Now comes the interesting bit, WhatsApp. We are now so used to WhatsApp. Now that there is this new set of rules, how does this look like? It is gonna be very similar to what we have with the Facebook Messenger. Yes, the list has become equally comprehensive, which is including all the types of the personal user data that we just spoke about in the part of the Facebook Messenger. So friends, yes, all your information, very similar to what is happening with the Facebook, is also getting shared with the WhatsApp with the new rules targeting advertisements again. Interestingly, if you notice the security of the WhatsApp, yes, it does have an end-to-end encryption, which is available on every single mode of the communication that the app enables. So all your messages, video calls, voice calls, photos, and everything that you share are end-to-end encrypted, and it is using a common protocol which is developed by the Signal Messenger, which is actually owned by the Open Whisper Systems. Now, if we put that into the positive section, then the other question is, does it encrypt the backups that we have either on the cloud or the local? No, it does not. So all the metadata which is available between the two endpoints are not encrypted. So irrespective of what you are doing with the channels. The information which are available on the local or the cloud are readable, and the authorities have the permission to read all the data, and they can process all the data that you have. So what does Telegram collect? That is not a long list. It's a pretty simple one, which is just that name, user ID, phone number, and the connected contacts that as information which Telegram collects. And how does the security feature of the Telegram look like? Yes, it is having the end-to-end encryption as well as a regular chat variant that is encrypted in the Telegram cloud as well. It is available on multiple mobile and desktop operating systems, namely iOS, macOS, Android, Windows phones, Windows, and Linux. Let's look at the interesting one. Yes, it is iMessage. So, as assured for the security from the Apple Corporation, there are quite some encryptions that are being told. However, to look into very depth details, let's have a look into the Apple Store or their website. So last one that we have on the list is Signal Private Messenger. And what is the data collected here? Yes, that's very simple. It's only the phone number. And again, there are reports which are claiming that the app doesn't link your phone number to your identity. So in terms of security, the end-to-end encryptions being used by all the messaging platforms is just a variant which is designed by the Signal and is customized. So nutshell, we are saying this is the most secure. It doesn't store data anywhere except for the voice calls, which are completely encrypted and deleted after 30 days and are not linked with your phone number for tracing back. Oh yeah, this was the same case with WhatsApp few days before. So yes, you are right. People say this will also grow and become like WhatsApp, and then they sell the data to a bigger company, and my data makes someone rich, just like what happened to Facebook. Now, the answer to this is no. Signal is actually a contributor license agreement. That means it's an open source and no single member or organization has claims over it or can sell it. Hope this content was of some use to you. Please do let us know if you like this content and any improvements that can be made in the comment section. Your inputs would help us produce more informative content and spread better awareness. Thank you.